With me on Skype this morning, I'm joined by Adrian Potts from Applied Graphene Materials. Adrian, good morning. Good to see you.
Hi, Andrew. Great to be with you again, and thanks for the opportunity.
It's been a busy week for you, a couple of announcements. Most recently, I want to tackle this announcement around advancing the applications here for water-based anti-corrosion coatings. Tell us a bit more.
Yeah, so we've been participating for a long time, as you know, in the paint and coating sector. It's a strategic core market for us for commercial delivery of our graphene materials into that sector. The sector is split into two predominantly. So solvent-based materials, which you could generically classify as kind of not particularly environmentally friendly, both from a use and then environmental impact of those paints. So the industry generally is moving towards a regulatory shift towards more environmentally friendly water-based coatings. And one of the challenges for us as a business, as a materials technology provider, is being able to disperse our graphene materials into those types of coatings. And we've finally crossed that threshold. So it's a major milestone for us in terms of technology development. So it answers the regulatory issues of being able to introduce our technology into water-based coatings, but it's much more than that as well. We've actually been able to do that in a meaningful way for customers and extend the performance of water-based coatings as well.
And this breakthrough, this is based on is it the GEnabled technology?
Yeah, so we have a product range under the GEnabled branding, and that really takes graphene materials, so the powder that we manufacture, and enables it to be easy to use in customer environments. So typically what we supply are what are called GEnabled, so G enabling, graphene enabled dispersions. So these are bottles of graphene in various liquids. So in the water-based case, it would be a stable dispersion of graphene to enable you to add that as the customer to your paint in a controlled way and extend the life of your water-based coating. And the life extension is pretty significant. So we've seen some really good success in acrylic coatings, and epoxy coatings are not far behind as well. So it's good stuff. And
this will soon be used by your customers?
Yeah, I mean, available now. We launched the product this week at the Advanced Materials Show in Telford, and so we are good to go. Of course, we already have some good customer engagements in this arena, and bring it on.
Well, as you say, that it's still been it's early days. The launch only a couple of days back, but so far the response from customers, that's all been positive, has it?
Yeah, really good. And, it goes along with the work that we've been doing in terms of seeking a mature position for our graphene materials in the paint and coating sector. It's that major milestone that, from a materials technology standpoint, has been quite a challenge to get over. But yeah, we've done it, and we're there.
Well, Adrian, tell me a bit more about the launch of the All Times Coatings Advantage graphene product. This was your announcement a bit earlier this week.
Yeah, the other announcement earlier in the week was with one of our customer, All Times Coatings. So as you know, we manufacture graphene, as I said before, we put it into dispersion. But one of the key things is the quality of engagement that we have with our customers, really to enable them to take those dispersions and add them to coatings and make them really work in their systems. So All Times, they're a market leader in the building cladding and roofing industry. So you imagine buildings, they need to look good. You don't need rust on your building, and obviously you need protection for things like steel-clad roofs. So this product, as you can see here, a can of the stuff. It's a real product. So they have taken our graphene material. They've worked with our technology team and with their engineers to really enable the material to be added in a meaningful way. The testing cycle for that has been pretty lengthy to prove out the technology, but we're good to go. And again, it's an exciting product launch. All Times, if you look at their website, they've got a whole slot on this new product. It's enabled them to extend the warranty that they give to their customers out to 30 years for a building coating. and which is a real benchmark and a flagship product. And what does that mean for the end user? So the guy who's painting his building, or the owner or the operator, gives you extra confidence and reduces your maintenance costs. So graphene in real applications, it's a real winner.
You mentioned there that fairly lengthy testing cycle. So this has been in development for some time.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not untypical of the engagement that we have with our customers, and we've talked to this before in terms of the time that it takes to get a product to market. It's all about materials technology and integration of that materials technology in a meaningful way. And in this particular test, we've been testing upwards of 30 weeks. Doing the corrosion testing. We do all that in-house on behalf of the customer. We have all those capabilities which enable us to really manage that process well and bring a product to completion and successful commercial launch.
Do you get the sense that the industry is beginning to appreciate the benefits now of graphene?
Yeah, and I mean, it's been a long time coming. There are various players in various different sectors in the graphene arena. Our specific strategic objectives are really geared around paints and coatings and composite materials, and then high-tech functional products, but predominantly paints and coatings. And we're really starting to see some traction now. These two announcements are just typical of the performance that we're seeing in terms of moving technology forward, and that creates a readiness in the industry and a maturity in terms of the opportunity to adopt these materials. And of course, you see more customers get involved with this type of technology. It creates some momentum.
Well, what can you tell me about what's next for the business as far as upcoming news?
So, I mean, our journey, is all about continuing quality customer engagement, about that materials integration, materials testing, and then delivering effective customer solutions. So, my hope is that we'll be able to announce more specific customer announcements, technology positioning, IP positioning. We've filed a patent on our water-based technology to really add value to what we're doing in that regard. And paints and coatings, we see that kind of liquid resin technology a really great platform to be able to see graphene really come to commercial fruition. And I personally am really excited. I'm really pleased with these two announcements. I'm really proud of our team with what they've achieved, and proud of Alltimes for taking this product to market. And long may it continue.
Adrian, good to see you this morning. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Andrew. Great to see you again. Take care.